The Lego Movie is the first, the second, third, fourth, fifth, kabillionth film based on the ultra-popular line of toys, and it's definitely not bad, but it bears a huge resemblance to the first film based on Lego, The Adventures of Clutch Powers, released by Universal in 2010 on DVD. While I enjoyed the Lego Movie 1,000 times more than Clutch Powers, I couldn't sit through it without thinking about Clutch. They aren't identical, but they are so similar to the point where I can compare them, as I am going to now. First of all, we have the artwork on the DVD boxes. On the Clutch Powers box, we see our hero and the supporting characters behind him, with the antagonists and their buildings to the left. On the Lego Movie, we see our hero and the supporting characters behind him, with the antagonists and their buildings to the left. Have I missed the memo on children's movie poster design, or is this just a coincidence? It looks like the people who designed the Clutch Powers DVD cover didn't make renders of the supporting characters, so they just took screenshots from the film and photoshopped it onto the cover. The Lego Movie uses bricks in a much better way than in Clutch. In the Lego Movie, everything is Lego, but for some reason, in Clutch, most of the scenery is average 3D, photorealistic, shitty renderings. It's like the shitty Lego ads you see on Saturday morning TV.
New from Lego Pirates. The pirates are looking for the treasure. The fight for the treasure has begun. A new collection from Lego Pirate.
In Clutch, the Lego is used so minimally that it's like they could replace the minifigures with any thing or person else, and the story would make equally as much sense. Sometimes they just throw building into the movie just so they can say, "Hey kids, Lego!" and the kids will buy it, whereas the Lego Movie uses bricks everywhere as if it's an enhanced stop motion. You wouldn't be stupid for thinking that it looks like a stop motion animation from Forest Fire or Keshan, with some enhancements such as better texturing and minifigure hair, and somewhat accurate physics. The Lego Movie has much more detail on the minifigures' bodies. If you look close up on the renders of Emmet, it looks like they actually scanned in an actual minifigure. In Clutch, it looks like they just made the textures in Photoshop. They're too clean and don't have enough blemishes to be convincing. It appears as if they use the reference images for the painting of the real-life minifigures in Clutch. Minifigures in the Lego Movie, for the most part, move like an actual minifigure would, with limbs that can move forwards and back, and mostly rigid torsos. In Clutch, they move as they please. Mostly, they move normally, but sometimes the characters do things that no real minifigure could. Again, they could replace minifigures with actual people, and there would be little difference. The Lego Movie starts with about 5 minutes of logos and prelude, then an upbeat song with cinematic shots of the protagonist and the large metropolis that he lives in. Showing him doing everyday tasks around the city and driving to where he works. In Clutch Powers, it starts with 6 minutes of logos and the prelude, and then shows the protagonist driving to his workplace. The only difference here is that he isn't dropping off his dry cleaning or buying a coffee. Is it just coincidence? I mean, Clutch drives through a construction site while Emmet drives to a construction site. You'd think that the Lego group would mention that to Warner. Maybe it's a homage, or maybe I'm just looking too deep into it. It's not like the Lego group didn't know about it, the movie only released 3 years earlier. The master builders of the Lego Movie have a similar ability to Clutch, who can see pieces in a way that allows them to think of something to build with speed and ease. The master builders see the actual pieces with actual identification numbers, whereas Clutch sees the pieces around him and quickly visualizes what he wants to build. I think both conveyed the idea of structure recycling pretty well, but in Clutch it was done so rarely that it's not worth mentioning. A cool thing with the Lego Movie is that you can buy every single set in the movie, essentially working as an advertisement. With Clutch Powers, you can't build everything. You can't build Malik the Malign, Omega, Clutch, Peg, or any other character for that matter. Why didn't they make actual minifigs for them? Maybe because this is a direct-to-DVD. Clutch serves not only as a Lego Power Miners ad with the prelude, but also as ad space for actual pre-roll ads. The DVD fucking has Lego ads that play before the movie. Why would you bother putting ads for Legoland and various related Lego sets on the DVD when the DVD is supposed to serve that purpose? It's pointless! As you just saw, the Lego movie is quite similar to Clutch Powers. If you haven't seen it yet, I suggest you look at Clutch Powers first, as it will make you see how much Lego movies have improved over the 4 years. When you watch Clutch Powers though, reduce any urge you have now to think that it's a prototype of the Lego movie. Hope you enjoyed this video. Expect reviews of both movies soon. Thank you all for watching, subscribe, and I'll see you later.